I'm Mitch. My brand is Mitch Cerroni. Yeah, so this is like practical printing 101. I joke about that because, like, everybody prints trinkets, and nobody really, like, people print practical things, but most people are printing trinkets. So, but what's more impractical than having a printer anyway? Yeah, this is kind of the story of the backpack printer. So that's me, like 9 years ago. I bought a MakerBot cupcake CNC. That was my intro to it. But I started out with combat robotics in high school, and I was able to get into, this was before FIRST was popularized, so I was able to join a local combat robot group after watching BattleBots and Robot Wars, and I was able to get into a group, and I was able to do BattleBots IQ, which is a high school division of BattleBots. And so I'll talk more about BattleBots later. Anyway, hey, batteries are running low. You want a battery? We have one over here. So I don't know. Anyway, so I went to college. I was really into robotics, but I couldn't figure out what I wanted to do. So I ended up doing graphic design, associate's degree, and then I went to school in Arizona for robotics and embedded system program. And so I learned about like embedded system, microcontroller programming, all that stuff. So I studied that. Unfortunately, I didn't graduate, but I learned enough to do what I do now. So the MakerBot cupcake. So I live in the Dallas area, and Fort Worth had the Science and History Museum had a little like Da Vinci exhibit, and so I was able to show off my 3D printer that before anything got popularized, 2012 maybe 2013. So before anybody was really knew that there was desktop 3D printers that were like kits available. Like I had a MakerBot cupcake, and it kind of works. Mostly works like. As you can tell, there's no MakerBot cupcakes here at all, because they're probably on the shelf collecting dust. The Dallas Makerspace is a large makerspace now. We grew from, when I joined, 300 members to 2,200 members now. We have 32,000 square feet, so we're like one of the biggest makerspaces. But that was instrumental in me figuring out 3D printing, because they had a 3D Fab Lab that was good. And so I even helped run the 3D Fab Lab for a long time. So yeah, so even with the Dallas Makerspace, I actually have taught classes on how to build a Mental 90. I've taught RepRap classes. I've done builds. I even did a Prusa build where we bought 6 Prusa Mark IIs, and we all built them individually as like one workshop. So I was able to organize like a group workshop build. So people that were struggling to build kits can come together and help each other. So, because I watched Tom's like 15-hour long video, and that got me to buy a Mark II, and I've sold it since then. But anyway, so you might have seen me interview with Tom. I can get into that later. But I used a CBCC ERRF, which is a small injection molded Delta printer that CBCC bought, and that got me into. I was doing Delta printers before, but I got more into Delta printers with that, and then that's how the backpack kind of was born. So as you know, Naomi Wu, Sexy Cyborg, she did a Delta printer backpack, and she's kind of famous for that too. I think she did like a marketing gig for QI or something, but she used a baby carrier to make hers, and actually it was really good. The video kind of showed what it would be like to walk around, downtown China, talking about, 3D printing. The other one that was really interesting, and probably the first one to do it, was the mobile rucksack. Mobile rucksack, and they literally took straps and put them on a Ultimaker, and then put LiPo batteries in the Ultimaker and had it running around. It was also at Bay Area Maker Fair, I think around 2010 on their back. And then the other one I saw on Kickstarter was a portable internet-based printer. I think it was just like a printer that happened to have an enclosure that also happened to be battery powered. But I don't, I know it's a Kickstarter printer. Who knows if it actually exists? Yeah, so why I did it is actually because of these kinds of events, I would take my printer with me to an event, but it was like a lot of stuff to carry. And like, even though the printer had a handle, I still had to carry filament, the power supply, the computer, everything that I had to use it for, and then getting it set up every time. And it was just a pain. So basically, I just didn't want to be stuck behind the booth all day at an event, and I wanted to see everything. So I literally just made a mobile exhibit so I could see everything. I originally did it because Bay Area Maker Fair. If you have an exhibit at Bay Area Maker Fair, it's so huge that you can't see everything in a weekend. And so actually, I have walked around with a backpack printer at Bay Area Maker Fair. So. Also, it was a huge challenge for me on learning CAD modeling, ergonomics, design, iterative design, and digital manufacturing. Okay, so this is the first one. I kind of did some sketches. I did some research on backpacks, hiking backpacks and travel backpacks, and kind of like what was the minimum requirement to be able to hold stuff. So I ended up coming up with some designs in Fusion 360 based on dimensions that I could capture off the printer. And then I work for a CNC company, so I was able to, or actually the Dallas Makerspace, I was able to CNC route out of half-inch plywood. And I was able to make that pretty much in like a couple hours. So if you mess something up, plywood is cheap. You just make another one and then test fit it. But I did a lot of testing with cardboard before I even got to that point. And then as you can see down there, I was able to laser cut floor mat foam to make the padding. So I was adamant about making this thing not bulky like a hiking backpack. I wanted to make this lightweight and small as possible, so I made my own backpack frame, which I kind of didn't continue to do. But yeah, so if you want to make your own cosplay stuff, laser cut EVA foam. It's like the easiest and most effective thing you can do. And then I was really proud about the spool holder, because I took a Lazy Susan bearing and then put the spool holder on the bottom side of the platform for the printer. You can kind of see it in that picture. It's a Lazy Susan bit, but it actually has a hole in it because the fan to cool the electronics is actually underneath the printer. So it actually it has a hole for airflow, but it's still able to spin, and then I'm able to twist with 3D printed threads to lock the filament in place. So it was a really clever design. It might be on Thingiverse, I don't know. Not that that really matters anymore. Yeah, so the infamous Tom interview. Tom came up last year and was like, "Oh, I'm going to interview." I'm like, "Okay, cool." But yeah, that's like the most popular, my 15 minutes of fame. That video goes into way more detail about my process and what I did than I'm probably going to go into. But yeah, just search wireless 3D printer. I think Tom has it on his channel. So he also did a battery-powered 3D printer. If you've ever watched it, he has a printer about symbol, or a printer about whatever play, and he put a bunch of camera batteries on it. And actually, his information for that helped me figure out this battery system. So yeah, Tom was definitely instrumental in that. That picture actually came from, we was at I think it was Osh Park. Yeah, Osh Park. It was one of the after parties at Bay Area Maker Fair. And somebody just sketched that out, and I don't even know who it is. So anyway, yeah, so what I learned from the first printer was that the ERRF was not a super reliable printer. Yeah, okay. I got some ERRF owners. But it was cool. It was a cool design. It was really cool, and I really liked it. It was the right size and everything. But the auto leveling was pretty terrible, and I could never get consistently printing well. So actually to do the injection molded design, and it was really not rigid at all. And then the big things, oh yeah, reinvent the wheel. So I told you I made EVA foam straps. That was a bad idea, because I don't know anything about ergonomics or how to make anything comfortable. That's why you don't make your own mattress. But it's true, I basically decided that I wanted to go back to an existing backpack first, and then work my way back, because I tried to do too much. I tried to reinvent the wheel for sure. That was part of the ergonomics. The battery electronics, if you watch Tom's interview, I basically used lipo batteries from my RC car with a step-down converter, and it was all in that fanny pack. So it would get hot, and it would be 10 amp hours worth of lipo batteries in your crotch, and that was a bad idea. So this was more of a safety consideration. Yeah, and then traveling with this printer is ironically hard. It's a portable printer, but traveling with a portable printer is not portable. So I don't know how that goes. Yeah, and also the ERRF was not wireless, so I had to use a high zero with the camera, and it was kind of flaky because of the Wi-Fi conditions. So I was able to do that. This is this version right here. So I started. CBCC has discontinued the H2, the CBCC H2. They discontinued the hacker kit, which I'm kind of sad about, but they have all the information on GitHub, so you can pretty much piece one together from old row stock parts, if you can get the right extrusions and everything. But what's cool about that is it's laser cut melamine, so if you have access to a laser cutter, you can make all the parts for that. So I built it just because it was a cool design, and I kind of considered doing a backpack. I just didn't know if it would be the right size, but I wanted something with bigger build volume. It was something with a lot more accessibility, because the ERRF was injection molded. There was no extrusion to mount stuff to. So this has a lot more hackability because it has a bunch of mounting holes that you can mount stuff with. And then what happened is 713 maker, his name's Matt. I talked to him over Facebook, and he said that he was really interested in the project. So he ended up sending me custom machined aluminum parts to replace the melamine wood parts. And I don't think this printer would have been as good without having replacement melamine parts. Those wooden parts would probably break or crack. And you can see my goals for this too is to make a printer that I actually wanted, so I got the Duet electronics, and that made delta calibration so much easier. This is I was building it at the makerspace, but those aluminum parts were just so shiny the first time I was doing it. I was like, this is amazing. Anyway, but the H2 build was actually really simple. It's all open. It was maybe a 6-hour build. If you were to build it without doing any mods, I think it's about a 6-hour build. But again, CBCC discontinued it, but since it's open source, I recommend if you have the time, you should build it. Then I considered the frame. So I downloaded the SolidWorks file parts assembly. So the whole printer, it has an assembly in SolidWorks that I was able to import into Fusion 360. And so I had almost a full assembly in Fusion 360. And from that, I was able to quickly build, not quickly, it took me a couple of weeks, but I was able to at least iterate on the frame design. So the frame was based on the 3 mounting points, which is the top part here, and then the 3 bottom feet that it already has on there. So it's mounted in 4 different places. So it's originally constructed. I did a lot of cardboard testing. So we have a laser cutter, so I was able to laser cut cardboard tests, and especially figuring out how they're reverse engineering the straps was actually a lot harder than it looks, because cloth is moldable and flexible, so it's where are your anchor points going to be to make it comfortable? And I still haven't figured that out. But at least the laser cutter was able to get the tolerances quickly before I committed to a water jet. So because I work for a CNC company, I was able to get access to a water jet, and I just happened to have 10-gauge steel in my car. So yes, it was not the lightest material, and yes, I could have made it out of cardboard or not cardboard, but aluminum or which might still happen. But anyway, I was able to water jet the thing. So if you happen to have like a garage and $100,000, you should buy a water jet. Anyway, my friend actually welded it together. So this is all big welded steel with trusses. So it's super, super rigid. Because I wanted to make sure that, if I did this, it's not gonna go anywhere. And you can see I was testing it because I was trying to figure out how to balance the arms and everything like that to make it ergonomic. And just the frame alone is 8 pounds. So it's not bad, but you don't get the feeling of the weight until you put weight on it. And then you can see I was just assembling, test fitting everything, just to make sure that the holes lined up, which they kind of did, but they kind of didn't. So I got the design mostly right. So when you're doing CAD and you're referencing like your reference plane, make sure your reference plane's on the right plane, but then all your alignment will be off if you don't do that. So again, Fusion, I learned so much about Fusion 360, and I still don't know anything. A lot of you, I could have done this in Tinkercad, and I would have taken like months to do, but it would have been doable. So don't give up on Tinkercad. Yeah, so here's some more testing. It's starting to shape up. So basically all the wiring, I had to do a lot of wiring to get the duet to work, but it was actually pretty simple. The duets laid out pretty well, but I was, all the wires are neatly zip tied and tucked, and everything is wire loomed with purple wire loom, and I just wanted to make it look as clean as possible. And then I just came up with these like LED matrix things you buy on Amazon, and they're just like for name badges, but I just like glue the steel plate in the top part, so these are magnetic, so I can just pull them off and put them back on. It was like the greatest marketing thing you could do, like it was easy. And it shows up, like you can see me from a mile away. Yeah, so that's ERRF 2019. So I got it done like in true ERRF fashion. I got the whole printer working in like the week before. I was probably still working on it the night before I left. I think pretty much everybody here has that problem. But yeah, I didn't really I didn't get it printing on battery power until I got to IC3D's factory tour the night before. So I didn't even test it up with the printer. So I didn't have a file or anything. But anyway, here I am. So yeah, final thoughts, was it worth it? Of course, I'm here with it, and I've been walking around, and I've gotten a lot of compliments on it. But not only that, but I've actually used the printer to build some of my FDL parts, FDL3, and I've actually used it to make hooks around the house. So it actually has practical uses. But I'm not going to walk around my house while I'm printing little trinkets and hooks. So, but it does have practical use. It is a reliable printer now, but it just happens to be good. Yeah, carbon fiber. So after I wrote this, I got carbon fiber arms. So they actually have the rigidity of the effector platform, and CMCC hooked me up for that. And then the travel case, I actually did get a travel case. It's a Husky box with foam in it. And it was just enough to not do it, because when I went to ERRF, I had a cardboard box, and I actually bent some of the parts were actually bent because of shipping. So never underestimate travel cases if you can find one. Like Adam Savage has videos on making travel cases for things, and it's really important part of the process. So the problem was with the battery packs. These are car jumper packs, so they're used to dumpster your car, and they're just 18650s, nothing serious at all. But the control electronics on this are sketchy. I don't trust them. So one of my goals was to build my own 18650 pack. So that's a future iteration that I want to improve upon. Weight distribution. I was actually able to fix the weight distribution problem because I didn't have the shoulder straps clamped to the frame. So last week I was able to get the shoulder straps clamped securely to the frame. And and that actually helped a lot with power distribution or weight distribution. So, but I haven't done like 70-pound military backpacks, so like I'm not really sure how that works. But I mean, I could have used an Alice frame, but I just didn't like how the Alice frame was set up. So a lot of the proton pack people, that was one of my points of reference, was the proton packs. So this is an Amazon Basics hiking backpack frame. And then I took the frame part out, I just took the straps off the frame and then made this on my own frame around it. So I didn't have to make these. But I still had to do some sewing to fix some parts that, all the seams that ripped when I was testing. So I had to re-sew it back together. So, but there's like, textile manufacturing is so good and cheap that like, nobody that makes their own stuff really, it's not cost effective to make your own stuff. But talk to David Chori about that, it's really amazing. I'm not going to do 24 volts, but I have considered making this a 24 volt system. Currently it's a 12 volt system, just for ease of use. Yeah, so I just want to thank everybody, especially the organizers of ERRF and ERRF. But yeah, just setting up this event has been really amazing. And then the people that kind of helped me were 732 Maker, CBCNC, Steve from CBCNC has helped a lot. And then the parts that I'm actually using, I'm using Slice Engineering, Mosquito Hot End, I'm using a Bontech EMG, Duet Effector, Duet Control Board. Oh yeah, the bird air. So a lot of people have asked me about this. It's actually an air pump that has tubing that goes all the way up to the effector and has a little nozzle. And so instead of having to have a lot of weight on your effector carriage, you can offset that by just having your air go through a little tube. And it's actually been a really good cooling solution. I have it down to like 30% when I print most of the time, because 50% is sometimes too much. So you gotta really work with your cooling. And so I don't have this. I have the Fusion 360 files, but they're a mess. If you ever try to make assemblies and then you do components and stuff doesn't work. So, but upon request, if you have any questions or anything, I can send you more information or design files. So it's mostly open source. Any questions? Yes. Questions? How's my back feel? So actually, if I walk, the more I walk around, it's better. It's when I'm standing still that I have to shift my weight. So it's just like anything that you're carrying heavy. Also, doing everything with your legs and not trying to bend to your back, because this is like strapping an iron board to your back, because it's so rigid that I have to have it tight to get it against my back. That was one of the big considerations, was that the shoulder straps were digging into my shoulder. Now they're actually doing what they're supposed to do, which is the shoulder straps actually just support the weight on your front part pad. All the weight should be supported by your lumbar. So that's actually something I learned about that, is that you want to distribute it so all the weight's on the lumbar, and the shoulder straps are just there for stability. So I'm kind of there. I worked on lumbar support, but I haven't. I had some EVA foam, but I figured that my back is kind of flat, so I didn't need that much lumbar support. Yeah, no, I'm okay. I just take like 1 hour breaks between. That seems very fun. So the first backpack printer in this one, these batteries are in parallel, and they're parallel with the diode so that they don't reverse polarity charge or cross charge. So yes, I can actually hot swap one battery at a time. I've figured out though from the events that I've done that I never end up hot swapping my battery, because I'm walking around, and by the time the battery dies or goes bad, I don't have enough time to get back, so the print's going to be incomplete. So I ended up finding out that it's just easier for me to do 1.5 hours per battery, per sets of batteries, and then just swap batteries, and then just reset the printer every single time. So my print jobs have been 1 hour print jobs, because I can get one print per battery charge essentially. The other problem too, if I can't see what I'm doing, I think it's doing something. Okay. so that's probably what I'm feeling. So I only know it's running because of the vibration that I feel like that. But yes, it is hot swappable. I want it to be hot swappable with wall power, so that I can just plug it into wall power and then take it off the thing, and the battery keeps it going like a UPS. But it just requires me to run everything in parallel and have diodes to prevent problems. And also fuses and regulators and stuff, so I'm not like shorting anything out.